Hey kids, it's me, your old pal and overlord, Bill CIPHER, and welcome back to the Billboard! We already have a little doodle of me over here, and Daisy has just supplied us with our first all hail Bill CIPHER of this Billboard. And here's another doodle of me. I love when people do this with their exclamation points. Rainbow sprinkles for Silly Billy, but drawn by arson. You get one tiny, barely visible check. Because I love rainbow sprinkles, but I don't like you. Moth Exit did a great job over here. And over here, we've got another all hail Bill. You can never have too many of those. You know what? I made this check too big. I came up with this idea after I added that check, but I want to give Arson these teeny tiny, barely visible checks. Where, like, if you see it from a distance, you won't even know it's there. Well, I can still see it, but most humans can't. And you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing for coffee. Man, why didn't I think of this sooner? This is hilarious. Coffee gets a teeny tiny little check. Anyway, Moth Exit's drawing just got even better. Because, first of all, it's been colored. Second of all, Weirdmageddon has been added. And third, it has these iconic lyrics saying, "Now everything you know has disappeared. It's gonna get weird." So I gotta double the checkmark count and give some additional check marks to these exclamation points that have even been colored in. Should I draw 4 getting tortured? Yes. And then we've got me with giant boots. And over here, Moth Exit drew me in the D and in the E. Oh crap, that backfired. Coffee liked the tiny check mark. Alright, well, no more tiny check marks for you, Coffee. And I'll give a check to this little doodle down here, as well as this slightly larger doodle over here. This one can have 2, actually. And then Daisy has a message specifically for the simps. Hey, simps! Happy Billboard Day! And look at me absolutely slaying. I am perfect. Let's see what Shaylin cooked up down here. Axolotl barbecue! Come and have axolotl burger, axolotl pizza, axolotl s'mores, or just eat the axolotl meat by itself. I love this, Shaylin. Easily 5 check marks. But save some for the rest of us, Coffee. And Manalasa is back to drawing me slaying. Oops. Looks like I set another orphanage on fire. What's better than 1 silly guy? 2 silly guys! And this heart gets a check as well. Because everyone should love me. Oh, look at this one. Ew, I stepped on shit. And it's the axolotl. Brilliant work. Oh, and you know what's better than 2 silly guys? 3 silly guys. Alright, so Cat actually did a really good job here, but I really don't like Cat. So, I have a plan. I'm gonna give this drawing some checks as I would if it was made by someone else. But then, I'm gonna take some red arrows drawn around CIPHER, and I'm going to have them all point to cat as well. And just for good measures, I'll cross out their face. Perfect. And yes, this is what a god looks like, kids. Meat-colored socks. I guess I'll give each of those a check, since they are modeled after me. And speaking of which, that little exclamation mark gets a check too. Oh, and this drawing has been enhanced, so I'll give it a second check mark, although I do wish the bow tie hadn't been erased. Hey, Axe, you should totally die. It would be so awesome, Sauce. Yeah, emphasis on the sauce, because we're going to be putting barbecue sauce on you. That's a pretty funny line, but since it's coffee, I'm only giving one check. And again, only one check for coffee. This one I'm gonna fully ignore, because as we all know, arson is a blasphemer who does not deserve any attention. Finally! I was waiting for one of these. Pay up, Bean! And it's been colored, so I'm gonna give it a 5th check mark. I know I just said that arson is an attention seeker, but I cannot ignore this. Because here's the thing. I am not cute, Arson. I will not let you mock me like that. I'm gonna spell it out for you since you're like, oh, what's wrong? I am not cute. Hang on, I'll fix it. Knowing Arson, they'll probably just make it worse. Speaking of which, we need to come up with a nickname for Arson because they don't deserve such a badass name. Okay, so it's evil now? Well, it's still pathetic. Give me a more intimidating form. Powerful and not pathetic? Show don't tell. Okay, Arson is actually adding flames now. Let's see if we can get some more going. Show that this creature is capable of destroying universes. Okay, we've got a dead axolotl. I gotta admit, that's pretty good. In that case, I guess I'll get rid of this X. But the name is staying crossed out. They just put their name again. Oh, but what's this? There's blood now. Alright, fine. I'll let the signature stay uncrossed. But I'm not giving it any check marks. Arson drew me saying, oh golly, to a blank piece of paper. So I just put a question mark there, because it's not inherently blasphemous, but it still feels off. Anyway, we've got 2 more amazing drawings from Manalasa. This one of me offering a deal, and this one of me taking over the world. And yes, hurting humans is fun. And this reaction gets a check too. And over here we have CIPHER asking, why am I being stabbed? And then 2 of me are agreeing, because it's funny. Daisy drew Abby Bill. Oh, this is a fun collab. Let's see how many ways people can draw Bill killing the axe. I can't wait to see how that one turns out. And here we've got me in my cowboy era. I guess. Who wants to haunt Bean's dreams tonight? Looks like we may have another More Debt for Bean collab forming. Possession is fun and pain is hilarious. And then over here, Sparks drew me with a dead axolotl cloak, burning the world, and wearing a crown. So I gotta give this drawing 6 check marks. Bean, you still owe me like $10 trillion. Pay up, Bean. You can't hide forever, Bean. And here Arson drew me saying, boy, the shepherd's tones sure sound lovely today. That gets yet another teeny tiny check mark. I'm gonna put it here under my foot. And will you look at that? Now this fort is getting stabbed too. This one just says,
Hey!
and then the one next to it gets another check mark now that it's been fully colored. I don't like this one. Why should William get to kill the axolotl before me? But I do like this one here of Mystery Saja Bill. 4 check marks. Also, can I just say I love the personalized crowns that Abby Bill and Mystery Bill and the others have. Ooh, you want an autograph? Sure thing, Daisy. Cursive or print? Cursive. Alright. Good choice, Daisy. Yeah, Daisy, since you have been really loyal to me, I will give you my special cursive autograph. This one's exclusive to my biggest fans. There you go, Daisy. Keep up your loyalty and you might just get the last name too. Ooh, I really like the style for this one. And now there's an additional drawing of William being like, here, you can light him on fire, hot stuff, which I would interpret as mockery, but this version of me is just going along with it. And seriously, why the fuck do you need a match? All Bills, except the really pathetic ones like Handyman, have fire powers. None of this illustration is actually good. There's just so much wrong with it. That being said, I do really like this yummy flesh pie drawing. There's nothing to do in the Theraprism, so I'm imagining Weird Mageddon. That's pretty accurate. Speaking of which, check out this absolutely incredible drawing that Manolasa is finishing up. I gotta give this masterpiece a full 7 check marks. And let me just position my camera a bit, because I want this to be the thumbnail. And there, Editor Bill right here. Make this a thumbnail. I'm just a silly guy who could do much harm. And here I am holding the cracked earth in my hand, probably about to eat it. And also, pay up, Bean. Enough is enough. Stop drawing William. That is not me. Alright, well, this is me, so it does get a check. And it seems this is turning into the Hat Day section, which I honestly think would be pretty silly. But I'm making fun of William being a liar because he sucks and is in denial because he's weak. I agree, but here's the thing. In case you haven't noticed, this whiteboard is for praising me. I need to look extra good for Weird Mageddon today. Look at me with my fancy hat. And up here, Bill grows 4 legs. I gave 1 check mark for each leg. And Daisy just added Baby Saja Bill to the collection here. And yes, I'm always watching. Alright, I think it's about time we check in on the axe killing collab. Let's see what creative methods people have come up with. Literally carving the axe, and I'm holding one of his eyes. Shooting, that one's a classic. This doesn't show me killing him, but it does show me eating him, which I enjoy. Oh! Moth exit! This one takes the cake. 5 check marks. No, 6. Moth exit. You are brilliant. Boiling the axolotl alive via soup, that's really fun too. And also, pay up bean. Stabby stabby, that's always fun. And of course, though you only get one because you're coffee, burn the axolotl! That is a wonderful collab. Moth Exits is obviously my favorite. And the collab as a whole, I gotta cram this thing with check marks. 11, 12, 13, 14. There you go. This might be the best collab yet. Me repeatedly telling Coffee to kill himself, that is actually pretty funny and true, so this can get 2 check marks. Okay, Coffee, just erase the face. Wait, I have an idea. Leave it erased. I just think it would be really funny if Coffee didn't even get to have a face. Seriously, Coffee? You should know better than to not follow my orders. Yay! Coffee's faceless now. After destroying Earth, it's party time! And what beautiful eyes you have. I bet Rat Queen is thankful she missed this one. She has a huge fear of eyes. Oh, Manalasa, I absolutely love this one. And you know what? I'm gonna make the check marks match the style. I see you. And here I am drinking out of a silly straw. Alright, now let's check out Daisy's usual More Debt for Bean collab. I like this one up here. That one is not me. It's that fucking William guy again. I cannot stand this. Anyway, I like this one with the extra long tongue. That one gets 4 checks. This one from Coffee gets 1. Ooh, I love this one with the teeth on display too. 4 checks for that one. And then my absolute favorite from Manalasa, who is on a roll today, where I'm like, where's my money, Bean? And it's all creepy. I love it. I'm actually just gonna straight up delete William from here. But everyone else did a great job. Let's add 6 check marks on either side of this beautiful collab. Bill is unstoppable. That I am. And I like how there's a dead person in the background. Land of the free? Nope. It's Land of the Bill. And Daisy just finished this drawing of Romance Saja Bill. Okay, simp. And yes, I am in fact king of the world. And not just that, I will soon be king of the multiverse! 4 check marks for this very nice drawing. And Coffee drew Romance Bill. That'll get 1 single check. By the way, for those of you who are curious, here is Daisy's full Saja Bills lineup. slay. And here we've got a pixel me. And over here, say it with me, fuck the axolotl! And here's me possessing Shaylin. And wow, look how I'm slaying here. The fire, the clothing made from the axe's corpse, the eyeball on the hat, the pose. Everything about this drawing is absolutely stunning. And Manalasa redrew my pin-up. Pay up, Bean. I call it Bill gender because I'm not anything but Bill. Clever. Yeah, I mean, I'm literally Bill CIPHER. It's impossible to put me into a box. Okay, I gotta admit, this one is pretty accurate. I do think ew whenever I see coffee. And Shaylin added some additional spookiness to this image. So I'm gonna give it a 4th check mark. And I like this drawing. It is extra silly. You will sell your soul to me. Yes, you will sell your soul to me. Look into my eye. You will sell your soul to me, or else. And on that note, I unfortunately have to wrap up the video because I am running out of time. This whiteboard went way better than the last one. I am so glad that whatever happened the last time that caused those blackouts was just a one-time occurrence, and now we can all continue having fun together here. I am going to finish off the video by showing off this very highly detailed Decora drawing of me. Let's look at it piece by piece. We've got a decorated hat. We've got my luscious lashes, of course my beautiful eye, and we've got a colorful bow tie with some stars on it. I have a bracelet around my thigh, a rainbow sock, and a whole lot of rainbow down here in the shoes. Look at all these fun patterns. It is absolute chaos, and I love it. And then over here on my hand, I have some pink nail polish, and not 1, not 2, but 3 colorful bracelets. Overall, this work is an absolute masterpiece. Wait, actually, I want to go back here real quick. I have time to look at this one drawing over here. How do twink bills even exist? I'm a strong god. This is the point I've been trying to make. Why do people prefer the imposter, a pathetic human, over me, a perfect triangle? Anyway, now that that's been said, this drawing had so much effort and attention to detail put into it, so I'm gonna give it a full 7 check marks. If you want to join one of these whiteboards, keep an eye out for a link on the community tab every Saturday. Yes, it's back to every Saturday now. And until then, remember, Reality Solution Theater is all grab my gold. Bye!